Hey, everybody, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB The Show.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Walter Johnson will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing one run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
So striding in, Lou Gehrig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Get a good pitch right here. Here
First pitch on its way.
It might be. It could be. And it's a home run.
So he will touch them all on the grand slam. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Settling in now, Lou Gehrig. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat.
Hey, there haven't been a lot of runs scored in this one, but with one swing of the bat, he was able to drive in 4 in his last one. That was a huge grand slam that he hit.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Hernandez has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in once again, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Lou Gehrig will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is at the knees and called strike 3. So coming to the plate, Lou Gehrig. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Gehrig. Always said, give me one time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Hey, like you can.
The 1-1 home.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
See and rip it up there.
Hit sharply toward the right side.
Dig,
Biggio makes the play, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walter Johnson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jacob Waguespack permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, they left 22 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on
And
the
now,
show.
your
Ought to be a good one here between the
2021
Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees.
Yankees.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Babe Ruth will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Garrett.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jackson is off of first with 2 away.
Stay hot now. Let's go,
Throw
kid.
over to the bag, and he's back in standing.
Come on, big guy. You got this. Throw him out.
And there he goes towards second. This is pulled into right. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Lou Gehrig. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hard hit ball to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
0-2. Here it is. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So digging in now, Lou Gehrig. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way.
Here we go.
High and deep to straightaway right.
Get out of here.
A
Get
ball
outta
that's
here.
carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The New York Yankees seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Ron Guidry earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle,
Batting
as he
fourth.
enters this one with
The
an
designated
absurdly
hitter,
high batting average.
Mickey
Definitely one of the most
Mantle.
dangerous hitters in the league these days.
Come on, Biggin.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Standing in, Mickey Mantle.
batter,
His
number
last
7.
at-bat didn't go his
Designated
way as he
hitter,
popped out in foul
Mickey.
territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an
Mantle.
adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat
you
in
can
his
do it. No
hands.
one better. Let's
He's
go.
got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax,
0-1.
take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here. Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy
Hey,
with
let it
massive
fly, let it
power
fly right here.
letting it eat.
The 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's
Hey,
got
one
that
time, right
nasty
now.
sinker.
Here we go.
I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So stepping
Leading
in,
off
Mickey
for the
Mantle.
Yankees,
He'll have the opportunity
the
to kick
designated
things
hitter,
off as we begin the home sixth.
Mantle.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That a boy. Way to get on the sack. Check your outfielders here.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third.
Come on, you can beat it.
On to first, and they get them both.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In now, Mickey Mantle. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here's a drive out to left center field.
Nice rip. Come on, extra bases,
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Way to drive.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
The batter.
Now to the
third
plate, Eddie
baseman.
Matthews.
Eddie.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matthews.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping in, Minnie Minoso.
Now batting. Number 9.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So striding forward now,
Now
Torres. He's looking to
the
deliver
second
here
baseman.
with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Torres.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
You're going.
Carter is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 6-0.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
7-1 the final today. New York took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lefty Grove earns a league-leading 11th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.